2020 marked the beginning of a new decade that many looked at with optimism and a chance at a new lease at life. With rumors of Drake, Kendrick, and Cole dropping in the same year, I assumed artists looked at it as an opportunity to start the year off with a bang. But funny enough, it ended up being the year we received a lot of albums from people we thought we'd never hear from. Man on the Moon 3, Eternal Take, Baby Pluto dropped, and on Christmas Day we were gifted with Playboi Carti's second studio album, Whole Lotta Red. Let's take time to explore Whole Lotta Red and what went wrong. I saw a bunch of hate on the timeline about this release, so to preserve a little Carti respect, let's look at both sides. The build up. In the 2 years following the August 2018 announcement of Whole Lotta Red, you could have gauged any given Carti fan's investment in the project. From the speculation of the features, productions, instrumentals, the opportunities were endless. Looking at the changes he made in his last two projects, I can see why the build-up was so crazy. There were so many changes in between the two in such a short time span. It made Whole Lotta Red a mystery when the album was quickly released shortly after Die Lit. But like the Avatar in 2019, he vanished, and that's where I believe he thrived the most. Carti starved his fans out. Pre-Whole Lotta Red, we haven't heard a new Carti track for 254 days. Shit, we haven't heard a new album for 960 days. So to be honest, we're eating good right now. But from starving your fans out, that's where the pressure builds. In Carti's absence, he caused a lot of confusion. From never seeing him in the studio working, everyday Carti fans were forced to speculate what he was doing the whole time. Is he being a father for his newborn baby Onyx? Is he scrapping or re-recording his array of leaked songs? Is he taking time to rekindle his relationship with Iggy, Uzi, or Kerwin Frost?
His ass, Carti. Go ahead, go.
Just kidding, but many Carti fans were left in the dark thinking their baby voice rapping GOAT had quit music to become a fashion icon, and that's where I think the problem arose. The album. Whole Lotta Red received a split review in its release, half of its reviewers thinking it's pure ass and the other half calling it the second coming of Yeezus. It's somewhere in between for me. At the beginning of the album with Rockstar Made, Metamorphosis, Stop Breathing, he's arrogant and conceited, feeling on top of the world. He can get any girl he wants, does every drug he can think of, and really has no consequences for his actions. Like Kanye on Yeezus, he feels like a god, and I think that was the blueprint. When we get to the second half of the album, this is where Carti gets tired of everything. Also, where fans seem to like it most. Carti's not as arrogant, almost sobering up. He's more introspective, talking about fears, label issues, drugs, and dying a lot. It's kind of sad. He can't take it anymore, and either his body or his mind are fighting back. This is where I'd say he relapsed. Notice how he doesn't have any features on the second half. Like someone who's betrayed the trust of the people he loves, Carti is alone. He's messed up his love life and personal relationships. You can't miss it on Die for Guy. He talks about being paranoid, dying from drugs, people asking why he's tweaking, saying he's spazzing, etc. At the end of it all, he feels like dying because he can't take it anymore and feels like he's going to overdose or like he needs to end it all. He's lost the love of his life, his friends, his mind. Whole Lotta Red is about the death of Carti, mainly due to his drug addiction. I may be stretching this, but whether we like it or not, this is a concept album where Carti has somehow personalized his actual life in the madness. People have already pointed out his persona is a vampire, and vampires are cursed with the need to drink blood. Their addiction hurt other people, just like Carti's. We know Carti has added this punk rock persona to his arsenal, but we know some of the most famous punk rockers died because of drug overdoses. Sid Vicious, who's referenced in the pre-order merch, died of a heroin overdose after reaching staggering fame. Dee Dee of the Ramones died because of drug issues. This is common in punk, and Carti's going full punk adds to that theme. A lot of people said the first half was hype and the second half was more palatable, and that makes sense. Just like with a lot of other artists, we like it most when they're more personal or have gone through something. It makes the music better, and maybe that's what Carti was waiting for, struggle. I honestly hope Carti is okay though. He looks fine. Hopefully he just put it all in the music and is doing well. If not, someone needs to get our baby voice rapper some help. But these are just my thoughts. What do you think? Is Whole Lotta Red trash or is it just misunderstood? Let me know down below. Also, if you like this video, hit that like button and consider subscribing. You made it to the end. Why not? Peace.